After I quoted both John 5 and John 10 to Jesus claiming to be God, and the Jews understood him that way, when the professor said, no other gospel has any reference whatsoever to Jesus ever claiming to be God. I said, no other? And he said, none. I said, let's look at Matthew chapter 16, verses 13 to 17. Jesus was becoming known. He was doing a lot of mighty works, and a lot of rumors were going around. And he probably saw the disciples interacting and discussing, well, what do you think about that? Who do you think he is and everything? So Jesus used that as a teaching opportunity to his followers, because Jesus confronted him this way. Who do people say that the Son of Man is? And they said, and they just repeated some of the rumors. Well, some say John the Baptist, or others Elijah, but still others Jeremiah or one of the prophets. But he said to them, but who do you say that I am? And Simon Peter answered and said, thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. And Jesus answered and said, no kidding, really? That's not quite what it says. Jesus answered and said to them, blessed are you, Simon Bar-Jonah, because flesh and blood did not reveal this to you, but my Father who is in heaven. One of the greatest testimonies of truth is what I call a positive statement from hostile sources. In other words, when you get your enemies, or those who are against you, to agree on something that you have said, you're on pretty good ground. That is what was said. This is what happened again in the book of Matthew 27, verses 41 to 43. Here are the enemies of Christ. In the same way, the chief priests also, along with the scribes and elders, were mocking him and saying, he saved others, he cannot save himself. He is the King of Israel. Let him now come down from the cross, and we shall believe in him. He trusts in God, then let him deliver him now, if he takes pleasure in him. For he said. Now, the opponents of Christ are now saying that Christ said this. For he said, I am the Son of God. At that point, the professor interrupted me again.